some time, right?
Yeah. So welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much again. So this is a screen call to see a potential fit for a consulting interview. I do not know how much Sammy shared with you, but I can give some bit of background.
Yeah, please.
So we are Bridge Capital. We are a strategy consultancy based in Chicago, and we work mostly with clients in many industries, but we also do our own research. So one topic for us is to understand emerging trends in the society across globe. So we are looking at North America, Europe, Asia, South America, and so on. And based on what we Sandy looked at her profile on LinkedIn and she said like, well, we have an expert who is very good in looking at the Asian region and then studying on the trends coming out from there. So which is how we found you. So I'll give a bit of background on this project. So by what I mean social trends, that's pretty broad topic. In Asia we have it's a big region, right?
Yeah.
So what we're looking for is to understand like what is coming out in the next few years, the emerging that might impact the society in the next 5, 10, 15 years. How is the society moving towards individualism versus collectivism? Are people becoming more independent, autonomous, or is there a movement towards society, community, that type of transition, demographic shifts? The role of AI, digitalization, automation of the society, after social media, and finally looking at ethnic, racial, and gender diversity within the society. So these are some of the topics that we want to explore in the main interview, and we thought you were a great expert in that, based on the background that we saw on LinkedIn. So I just wanted to confirm, I'm just going to ask some questions. You can say yes or no, that if you are able to answer that. And if it is all yes, we think that we should go ahead and schedule that for the interview.
Yeah.
Okay. So first, like, can you confirm that you should be able to share your thoughts on social transformation, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Actually, you can contact my research, and it is available on ResearchGate as well. Like Indian social discourse, relocating caste, class, gender, and other emerging margins. And apart from that, I have edited a book, Post Feminism in India, Myth or Reality. So that way, I have a fair contribution in gender and social trends.
Okay, that's fantastic. So when you say like Asia, I know it's like again I say it's a big continent. So your focus is on India. Would you also able to comment on the next big thing in Asia, which is China? Is that something that you follow?
Yeah, a bit.
A bit. Okay. And would you see the difference between India and China? Can you also talk about that?
Culturally speaking, China and India both have been very rich, and you can say they have their own specialities. But so far as economic phases are concerned, their aspirations are a bit different, and you can say they are marketing their strategies in the different way. When we come to the societal trends, so I found that Chinese are a bit, aggressive in their temperament, and whereas Indian, you can find that they are a bit, meek or submissive, or cooperative, and sometimes they mix up.
Exactly what we wanted to hear in the main topic. So on that aspect, so if I say like, if you can, on the main call, if I say, can you name 5 to 6 emerging trends or behaviors in the society? Can you name that?
Yes.
Yes, perfect.
Let me emerging trends like ICT impact, of the society. It is leading the society towards individualism, and people are
ICT is, how do you call that? Is that
information communication technology,
okay?
and
Okay.
It was introduced in US only in the year 1995, and then Gen Z was introduced. The people who are born after 95, they are known as Gen Z. So Gen Z, then Gen Alpha, then coming to the Gen Beta. But what I found that the post-COVID world, if I can say, not the Asia only, post-COVID world was, you can say, I see reverse globalization, a trend of reverse globalization and movement, geographic movements towards native territories. It came, and then there emerged the job crisis and other things at workplace. And but one thing came in the terms of cultural thing, that people became more vocal for local, and the local trades like dance forms, art, and other things. It started emerging like anything that never beforehand it had, and right now you can find lot many local culture and being broadcasted at the worldwide level. So these are the certain things that I wish to focus. And one more thing, another thing I wish to add, that by the year 2050, or you can say towards the later half of this 21st century, society will be, I see, in the three stages, like high-tech society, low-tech society, and no-tech society. Means, and a high-tech society will be growing at the cost of low-tech society. They will be serving for the cause of the high-tech people, what they want them to do. But no-tech society will still be, like sustainable development goals will have to restructure, how to mainstream them, how to train them, because AI is not at the reach of everybody. Yeah.
Okay, so you are able to count that in the main console, which is perfect for us. Can you also name any unusual trends? You spoke about a few, like reverse globalization, low-tech, high-tech, no-tech society.
Anxiety, and I feel that people are having. And another thing I could notice, that post-COVID impact, forgetfulness. People started, memory loss, you can say, human memory loss,
Right.
and anxiety and insecurity, a kind of insecurity that is prevailing.
Right.
For that purpose, they try to superimpose their, persona, and they are trying to come up with different strategies. But only time will be giving the final answer. These are in the budding stage, because AI, if you look at, it is in its foundational stage. It is as long as it will mature and it will come up to the next stage, what shape will it take? Because when there is one thing, when industrialization came its being at the very beginning, there was a question asked by the Ludites, that what is left for human if every work is going to be done by machine? So the answer was given that intellectual task is left for human, whereas physical work is to be shared by machine. But this question is reframed, and it is to be asked in the coming 5 years, that what is left for human.
Got it, perfect. Okay, so I know that we just spoke about how genetic, racial, ethnic, and gender diversity can affect society, as well as the narratives in Asia. You can definitely talk about that, right?
Yes, and transforming people are, in terms of ethnicity, they are looking back to their past, and they are revisiting past, and they are adopting lot many things. So what I see, that the cultural trend of reverse globalization and its impact on the society, that people will come up with the traditional things, like traditional dressing sense, traditional food habits, and they are now hesitant to outside food habits and outside cultural adaptation. That is also, I feel, at my level.
Got it. Okay, see, see like looking at the past for ethnic and cultural identities.
It is reviving.
It's reviving, okay? And in terms of, you already mentioned like the role of AI, automation and social media reshaping the behaviors and the cultural norms.
Yeah.
Right? We can definitely talk about social media, right? Like so prioritizing the society, and that's something I'm sure like you looked into that.
Yeah, definitely. So far as social media, at the time being troll on social media, so people need to learn that what not to write or what not to share on social media, and not only that, cyber crime is a bigger threat for everybody, that how to secure their data and how to handle their privacy, managing their privacy, and not only that, how to be etiquette. Etiquette is now, if you can add net life and cybernetics, so netiquette on society is emerging, and it will be more prevalent and relevant in the coming era.
Got it. Sure. Private and privacy. Okay, got it. And finally, can you also talk about looking at how the younger people generation you spoke about Gen G, how they self-identify themselves. That's the whole concept of looking them as like how do you say minimalism, and then you have people who have their own identities of how they identify themselves. The way, like for example, the even looking at male gender identity, racial identity, ethnic identity, that sort of like, or even like the lifestyle-based identity, vegan, not vegan type of identities and so on, especially the younger people. Is that something you can talk about it?
Yeah, definitely. And I would like to share that, yeah, Gen Z, their traits that they are restless for success. And not only that, they lack one thing severely, that they are not trained enough or to how to handle failures, and that how to handle failure, their breakdown is there. And for that cases, multiple cases of suicide attempts, or drug abuse and other things, they are entering, youth is entering into them. So Gen Z is need to be made more responsible and more, they need to articulate and they need to train that how to handle failure. Their kind of restlessness, and Gen Z is gone, now Gen Alpha, now people who are coming after this, Gen Beta is in the scenario 2025 onwards, Gen Beta is there. But Gen Z are in their youth and they are in productive years, they are entering into their productive years. For that purpose, belongingness, teaching them, or they have their cosmopolitan approach, and they have their dream rocketing sky high. And for that purpose, sometimes they are compromising on ethical values, and that ethical dilemma is with them, that they sometimes do not refrain from adopting unfair means to realize their ends. For that purpose, we need to make them responsible, and globally responsible and globally aware. Where ecological concerns, not only that, and that's where you can find that there is a huge disconnect from earlier generation and elderly people. Rather, they are running so fast on the track of success that they want to visualize everything.
Exactly. And Gen Z's age range, what is the age range that you put for
Gen Z 95, those who are born after 1995. So age, yeah.
Okay, got it. So right now they are like in the late 20s. Right?
Yeah, so they are in the most productive years, you can say, for professional growth and that. But they are
Let's talk about the other stuff. The beta and alpha stuff, right? The teenage people that young adults that are in teenagers, right?
Yeah.
Who actually grew up with social media. Right?
Yeah. So they are sharing everything, and sometimes making reels, and they don't refrain from making mockery of the others, or they are, sharing a lot many things that are sensitive, in terms of that. So on social media, if you see the reels, and they are concocting the real tales also, they are meshing up things to make it in a news. Anyway, they want to sensationalize social media. In a nutshell, you can say that social media sensation has attracted them. And very recently, I came across a study that one of the country, they banned this mobile phone, and again social media usages in the classroom teaching also. They went back to the chalk and talk, telling that making them traditional teaching is going to be more productive, because social media is working as the distractor instead of shaping the society. So where there I find that the terms of information overflow is there, but that information is not getting the shape of the knowledge. Somewhere there is a use there.
And this is common not just in India, also for China, right? It's
Yeah.
common among all Asian societies.
Yeah, all Asian society. When you can say there are countries, if you look at this, Pakistan and Afghanistan and other countries, there is a huge, you can say, distaste for social media, or they want to refrain away. You can say the Islamic nations also, they are banning it. They are banning it. They are not making their youth come up front, and even then, because of that, they are not even allowing their girls to go to the schools and have the proper mainstream education. Somewhere there, they are aloof from, and they are away from social media, isolated, and that kind of isolation is also bad if you have the bigger picture of this, social media usages. So somewhere in China and in India, it is on the extreme use, and there in the Pakistan and Afghanistan countries like there, you can find that Bangladesh, they are making the other pole and making it away from the center picture. So that way they are detaching themselves the whole lot of information, whole lot of cultural amalgamation, whole lot of mainstreaming themselves. And even some of the countries like you can say Nepal and here Bhutan, they lack the fiber optic setup also, not up to that level available for them. Developmental needs are there to mainstream, but some of the countries they don't have taste for it. But India and China using it massively.
Perfect. I think I'm pretty much convinced that you can join for the deeper discussion now for a full consultation. Because I
Thank you.
think you answered all the questions that we wanted, but to be going into the detail. So I actually have the questions, so I can send it to you.
Sure.
So you can actually take a look at it, prepare for it. That's number one. I can do that.
Yes.
We can have a 1 hour call sometime this week. Can you let me know any time that you are free? Then I can send a meeting invite.
Yeah,
Use
sure.
Microsoft Teams for that one. Okay, that's number one. I do not know how much Sammy told you, so this is the next call, the main interview or the main discussion is a paid interview. So our consulting rate is $300 per hour. Okay.
Wonderful.
So we will be
Yes.
after the interview we will transfer that into your account. And then there's also a scoring section. I think that we will also want you to add that we will ask you to fill it out. That's another $75 on top of 300.
Yeah.
So this is done after the interviews. So we can definitely schedule a call. So
Sure.
the only thing I would ask is when you are free.
That I will let you know, by email. I will be mailing you.
By email?
Yeah, but let me see my occupancy and others.
Exactly. Let me know your schedule, and I'm flexible, so we can either me or anyone can find a time to accommodate.
Sure.
It's no problem.
So by this weekend or what?
But before this Friday would be better. Anytime before this Friday, it would be anytime is fine for us. Like even if you suggest like in the evening, we should be able to do it. The night we should be able to do it.
Oh.
We are staff globally, so
No issue,
we
no
can
issue.
so I'm based in Vietnam, Sam is based in the US.
No.
So we can anytime you suggest we should be able to take it on.
Sure.
So even after the working hours, it's also fine.
Sure, I'll let you know. Let me check up because on 20th I am having an invited lecture to some neighboring institution. That is early morning 9:30 to 11, and I have another two, three occupancies are there. I will just check up my class schedules also in the university. Then I will let you know. And before Friday you want, so I'll be managing. Let me just check my schedule, and then I'll let you know.
Just give us any time you are free this before Friday.
Before
We are
Friday.
happy to schedule the call. Yeah, before Friday.
Wait a moment.
Any time is fine. Yeah.
Before Friday. It may be Thursday 1:15 to 2:15.
Thursday 1:50 to
2:15 means there 15 to 14:15.
13:15 to 14:15 on 20th, right?
Yeah. No, 20. Sorry. 20th I have the invited lecture. No?
Or is it 19th? That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow I can manage same time.
Same time as 13:15, right?
13:15 to 14:15 IST.
IST. 13:15 to 14:15 IST. Okay, I will just send you an invite for that, and we should be able to catch up. And I will send you the questions in advance so you can
Yeah.
take them. So related to what I just spoke with you, and based on your responses, I think we are going to have a really good discussion. I'm looking forward to that.
So nice of you, and really it's nice to open up our ideas and sharing from your platform. And I really love to interact with you, and it has been a wonderful discussion.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Singh. Appreciate it. So I'm going to send an invite for tomorrow, 1:45
Yeah.
Indian time.
Yeah, 1:15, 1:15,
Oh, sorry,
2:15.
1:15 Indian time. 1:15
Indian.
Indian time. I'm going to send an invite. Are there any questions you have for me before we wrap the call?
I feel comfortable, and I love to interact such issues because these are close to my heart. So, so these are the areas you can see lot many. I have YouTube channel Son of the Soil, Son of Soil, and on ResearchGate also you can find lot many papers related to such issues, gender related and all that. In fact, I attended a training in at University of Oxford in 2018. There also we had learned a lot many things related to gender diversity and cultural exchanges. I gave an interview at University of Oxford, 1 hour 23-minute interview, and they are related to ELT teaching and all that, but how teachers are interacting with the students in India. So, and I am global professional member of TESOL, Virginia, that US. I have been awarded by US Embassy. So that way, this is my core area and where I would love to be placed. So I am quite comfortable, and I hope that we will interacting and we will trying to know each other and the globe across. Interacting with you is this is the rapid fire round in a way, but having the relaxed discussion will be helping both of us. It will be mutually beneficial for us. So wonderful, and
Excellent.
yeah, we will have some sessions.
Thanks, excellent. I'm going to send an invite for tomorrow, and I will catch up with your thoughts tomorrow.
So nice of you, and looking forward to then having that extended discussion and have wonderful time. Oh yeah.
Right, you have a good rest of your
So
afternoon.
namaskar from India.
Bye.
Bye. Namaste.
Yeah, bye. Thanks.